let me see your soul? The parts inside that mean the most to you, that you usually keep hidden behind a mask. I want to know you. Let me see your soul. I'm Dr. Sharon Eve. This is Topics in Psychology. Let's talk about what creates deep, connected relationships. The hunger for it is phenomenal. I hear it everywhere when I teach my Topics in Psychology classes. They're only 90 minutes, but we talk about things that matter to people. What goes on inside, people are free to share or just listen. But after the 90 minutes, no one wants to leave the room. Mostly they're people that don't know each other, and after 90 minutes, they just want to stay and talk to each other. So, what is the magic there? Let's talk about what goes on with you being revealed, inviting someone else to be revealed, and sharing on that deep, deep, deep connected level. What does it mean to let someone see your soul? It means taking a break for a moment from that false self, that pretend image that you've learned how to present. You learned it a long time ago because you saw you did certain things and people wanted to be around you, and maybe you said or did other things and people made you feel like you were weird. You know, a lot of us are weird. We're different. We don't fit into what society thinks we should be or say or know at any given moment. We're all works in progress. To embrace where you are gives you a chance to be in who you are, good parts, icky parts, all that. And when you share that, someone can feel you. I want to talk right now about how you invite someone else into that kind of connection and intimacy. Let me see your soul. I want to know who you really are. I know there are all these great things about you, but share with me some of the other stuff. So when you extend that invitation to someone, I'd like to get to know you better. Can we chat? Here's the secret sauce. If you ask them a question, how did they get to be who they are? What do they love most about their life? What are their dreams? Where did they struggle and find their heroic way? Everybody has some heroism. But to ask some of these questions, the more tender things, not just, what movie are you going to see? It might look like, did that movie really touch you? It really touched me and stayed with me. So here's the secret sauce. It's not in what you share. What makes people feel close to you and open up to you is how you listen to them. Ask them a question and listen to what they say. Just be present. Don't look away. Don't nod your head. You can nod your head a little bit if you want, but don't interrupt them. Just give them a chance to share some of themselves with you. And then if you say, wow, that's really interesting. Thank you for sharing that aspect of you. It's easy for us to go around to look perfect all the time, but we're all perfectly imperfect. So I love that you share your imperfection with me. I find it really beautiful. Or just thank you for the courage to share so openly. I really enjoyed listening to you. And then very often they'll ask a question back. You can answer that. And you get to choose how you want to answer it. The superficial level, oh, how are you? Fine. Or more intricate, how are you? Well, I woke up today and I felt like things were a little different. I'm not sure what that means for me, but that's what it felt like. So notice this kind of sharing it's not sharing all your trauma. There are things that we can share that were traumatic to us. That's usually not what we want to share at the front end, except when something is really meaningful for you and you want to share that, and then you also talk about other things. It's not a list of 10 ways that your life was hard. People get overwhelmed by that, and even if they can relate to it, most people don't know what to do with that. To be able to hold space for that much pain, it's hard for a lot of people, especially in newer relationships. When you have a practice of listening to each other and sharing on a deeper level, then it's easier to share. There's more space to share the things that have been difficult. We all have them. And it's really important to talk about these things. I've said this in other videos, I'll say it again, that when we talk about things to somebody who cares about us and can receive us in a positive way, some of our own shame goes away. What keeps shame intact, aside from constantly being belittled and shamed by someone else, is keeping it secret and not having a chance for us to show ourselves and have someone love us and care about us. So let me see your soul. Let's try an experiment. I really enjoy our new friendship, but I heard this great experiment. Would you just talk for 2 minutes about whatever you want to talk about, and I'll listen. And then after that, I'll talk for 2 minutes and you can listen. I can't even tell you how potent those minutes are. I do versions of this in all my classes. It never fails. People, their hearts open, they see each other beyond the surface. So let me see your soul. Who would you like to know better? How can you reach out to them? There's so many people in your life, trust me, there's so many people that don't know you would like to know them more deeply. But it's that deep connection that makes us not feel lonely. So pick somebody in your life that may not know that they're interesting to you or you'd like to know them better, and ask them if they'd share about themselves. To let somebody know that you're interested in knowing them, they already relax and feel safe. So give that a shot. Let me know how it works for you. Intimacy, closeness, revealing ourselves, those are the things that give us a sense of love, of community, of being connected. And I can't think of a time when it's more important than now. Thanks for coming. That's my cat Panther. She enjoyed having you too. See you soon, guys.